thing in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that got controversial was the Bruce Lee scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people felt like you made Bruce Lee into an asshole.
Yeah, well, okay, that's okay. I'm a little hesitant to talk about this because I don't want like this to be the only thing, all right, that people pull from this show. But I figured you were going to bring it up especially because I've heard you guys go back and forth on it in a little bit. I mean, where I'm coming from is I can understand his daughter having a problem with it. It's her fucking father, all right? I get that. But anybody else, go suck a dick. You know, and the thing about it, though, is, like, you know, even if you just look at it, it's obvious Cliff tricked him. That's how he was able to do it. He tricked him. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like it's explained more in the book, but the thing is, like, they do a two falls out of three contest. Mm-hmm. So Cliff loves shit like that, you know, and he has a method. And his method is to give the guy the first fall. Okay, do your fucking move, dude.
Right.
Let me see your move. All right, and he gives him no resistance whatsoever. The guy does the move. He knocks him on his ass. And Cliff, and there's like 4 different ways Bruce could have come at him the second time that Cliff would have had very little defense against. But most of the time, if a guy has a particular move and it looks like the guy's a lunkhead, just a big mouth, who can't really defend himself, they do the second move again. I mean, they do the first move again, second time. Well, now Cliff knows what it is. So he prepares for it, he pivots, he catches him, he throws his ass into the car.
Right.
You know, and now the third time will be the charm and he gets broken up. But he just tricked him. And Bruce realized he got tricked. If Cliff hadn't been so vicious, he could have even appreciated it.
Do you know about the history of Bruce Lee and
Gene LaBelle? Yeah, of course.
Did you research that before?
Yeah, well, I've always known it and everything. Right. And like, well, the stuntman hated Bruce.
Really?
On Green Hornet. No, it's in Matthew Polly's book. And before that, it's always been known. That's why Gene LaBelle was brought on, to teach Bruce respect for American stuntmen. Bruce had nothing but disrespect for stuntmen. Really? And he was always hitting them. He was always hitting them with his feet. He was always tagging. It's called tagging. When you hit a stuntman for real. And he was always tagging him with his feet, and he was always tagging him with his fist. And they got to be the point where, like, no, I refuse to work with him.
Really?
And he had nothing but disrespect for American stuntmen.